Hi, this is Barbara Sherry Rose. I am so excited that you are here with me now because I am ecstatic to be able to teach you how to deal with people who try to run your life and who tell you what you should be doing. Now, I have been through this in my life, and I developed a little strategy that works like a charm. If someone in your life, whoever it is telling you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, they're constantly checking in with you, the first thing you need to do is to stop feeding them information. And you just say, when they ask you how everything is and what's going on, you say, everything's good, no complaints. You say that. Now, you're going to say, well, what happened with this person, or what happened with that situation? You're like, you know what, everything's good, no complaints, everything's good. And then if they proceed to try to prod you to give them more information, you speak about domestic chores. You tell them, I'm doing a lot of laundry today, and I changed my linens, and it takes forever for my dryer to dry my comforter. And you tell them, I'm cleaning out all my closets today. And boy, I can't believe how fast dust accumulates. And, I'm doing a lot of dusting today. And, I'm vacuuming, whether it's your tile floor or your carpet, whatever it is. You speak about domestic chores. When you stop feeding them information, and every time they ask you what's going on, and you say, everything's good, no complaints, and you just go forward with your life and do what you want to do in your heart to take your life to the highest and best level possible in all areas and in all ways, and only speak to people who are completely supportive of you. You might not know them in person, but you can certainly meet them online. You can meet them in a store. You can meet them in Starbucks. You never know where you're going to meet somebody. But when you stop feeding people information about your life and the woes and the worries and the difficulties, especially if they're not supportive, especially if they're just trying to tell you what to do, chances are great that this person or certain people are not living their life passionately, fully and passionately in love with their life purpose, their contribution to this world in any area, as long as it's a positive, loving contribution. Chances are great they're unfulfilled, they might feel stuck, they might be really dysfunctional, they might not have healthy relationships, so they're busy minding your business instead of being totally loving and supportive of you. Now, I was so fortunate in my life to have my dearest Grandma Rose, who departed quite a while ago, but she always believed in me. She was the only one in my life that said, Barbara, I believe in you. You just keep going. Don't listen to what other people are saying. You keep doing everything you're doing and keep going. I know you're going to make it. And with that love and support, she believed in me long, long before I ever believed in myself. But I want to tell you that I believe in you. Because you have potential, you have qualities, profound qualities, you have profound gifts that you're here to contribute in your life, so that your life is a living expression of joy, of contribution, making this world a better place, and never underestimate the difference that you can make. If you're going through a really rough time, and the world knows I have been through hell and back many times, nearly took my life twice, okay? I did not have a charmed life. I had tremendous challenges to go through. And what I've learned from a half a century of wisdom gained is that your deepest challenges, my deepest challenges, are the greatest catalyst for your growth, your positive growth, your lessons. They make us stronger. We've come out of these situations far wiser than we were before, a lot stronger, maybe with a whole different perspective. And I'm just trying to give you some encouragement. If you are going through difficult times, ride them through, because this too shall pass. And that was Grandma Rose's best saying to me that she said probably a gazillion times throughout my whole life. This too shall pass. So if you're going through a rough time, share it with supportive, loving people. And If you don't have anyone who's supportive and loving, you can log on to my website, borntoinspire.com. You can post a comment under this video that you could see there, and I'll give you support. I'll give you some appreciation. I'll give you some tips. I'm happy to help you. I'll be your friend. Okay? So you have a buddy, you have a support system already right now. There's no charge, it's free. I'm not here to sell you anything. I want you to know that you will get through the difficult times. You just keep going forward one day at a time and learn whatever it is you need to learn and grow. And chances are great that you'll share your learning lessons, that you'll share your gifts. My deepest challenges, my greatest growth lessons, when people were trying to tell me what to do, turned into really, really helpful books, helpful articles that reach people in 191 countries. But this video is not about me or any successes I've had. I've had tremendous growth and challenges. And there was a time I didn't have anyone but my Grandma Rose. And then when she passed, I really didn't have anyone to share with who can give me encouragement. So I learned from my own wisdom to stop feeding people information about my difficulties, to stop complaining about my challenges, and to see what is it that I need to learn here. How can I make the best of this situation? How can I transform and grow as a result of this situation? The people in your life, the naysayers, the ones who are trying to tell you what to do, trying to run your life, don't have fulfilled lives. They're not living with joy in their passion. They're not being passionate. I'm passionate at what I'm doing. This is my work. This is my joy. I love this. If you offered me $200 million per week and said, Barbara, I'll give this money to you every week, but you have to give up every single thing that you're doing, I would just tell you, keep your money. No, thank you. So I want to get you to this place, and I'm going to in other videos. But let's start here with removing the naysayers from your life in the form of interaction. If there are people you can't remove from your personal life for whatever reason, maybe extremely close relatives that you need to be in touch with for whatever reason, just stop telling them any struggles you're going through. Stop discussing everything with anyone and everyone who is not completely supportive of you. You need a friend? Log on to my website. Put a comment. I'm there to be a support system to you. So you already have one. And chances are somebody else might post a comment. Then you'll have a new friend. And it's a really, really nice feeling to know that there are people in this world who can be loving and supportive of you. But the most important person in the world that you will find will be the most loving, supportive person to you is you. Become your own best friend. Give yourself the encouragement. Tell yourself, I will make it through this time if it's difficult, or I'm going to share the tragedies, the difficulties, the challenges, the pain I've been with in a book, in a song, in a movie, in a new idea, whatever it is. Your greatest challenges transform into your greatest contributions in this world. And that's why we have these challenges. So we grow, we become stronger, we contribute to this world, and we become an inspiration to other people. So I'm really hoping that this inspires you. Tell the naysayers all about your domestic chores. And after a while, when they hear that everything is good, you have no complaints, you just quietly go about your business. Tell them nothing. I didn't tell my relatives that I was writing all these books. I didn't tell them when my books made it to the bestseller list. I told them nothing, but they saw it in action. But in the process, I never said what I was doing. I wasn't feeding them information for them to say, oh, you think you're going to be an author? Okay, well, I just did what I had to do. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. And here's another tip. If somebody's in your life who is trying to run your life and tell you what you should be doing and is not supportive of you, you don't have to pick up the phone. You don't have to return an email. You don't have to reply to a text. Now, if it's like your mom or dad or someone and they're really worried about you, you can reply to the text and the phone so they're not going through like agony worrying that something happened to you. You could say, everything's good, I'm fine, just really busy. changing my linens, really busy cleaning out my closet. And when you just give them domestic chores and everything's good and there's no complaints, they're going to stop asking you because it's going to be futile. So that's the tip. I really, really hope it helps. And if you need support, go onto my website, borntoinspire.com. And if you want to post a comment and you need some guidance there, I'm here for you. I really, really hope that this video and bit of information helped you. And that's what means the most to me, is to make the most positive difference for you. And I believe that you can make the most positive difference in this world once you realize all of the greatness that you really, really do have within you. That's why you're watching this, to come into your greatness, to say, hey, I don't need people to tell me what to do. I know what I needed to do in my deepest heart. You follow the truth in your heart, follow your passion, follow your joy, and anything that's not in alignment with it, walk away from that situation, and especially walk away from that person. So there's your tip. Now you know how to deal with people who tell you what you should be doing and trying to run your life. Speak about domestic chores, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching.